Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna look up jerking off dogs on my phone.
No, me neither.
Coming on through. Hey, man, guess what? I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
I should get a discount. I masturbate every day after work. Smell this. Does it smell like one?
I don't know, man. You're on your own.
Smells like a bubble, dude.
So I know on the intro to our show, it says there's no way I'm going to look up jerking off dogs on my phone. Have any of you guys got to that point where you're just curious and Googled jerking off dogs?
That's the dark web.
If I did it, I'd be on DuckDuckGo. So you can hide your history.
Honestly,
Incognito.
if I ever get a hold of Moore's phone, I'm going to do that.
I'm curious as far as like how much that actually hides, you know, if you're doing like those sites or like even the private browsing or whatever, somehow it still logs some shit.
Yeah, I can't fathom how some app like that security could beat the NSA or the CIA or.
It's probably super simple. People just don't think about how easy it is.
Or like maybe it just like spoofs you over to like some goat fucker over in Kazakh something.
Fucking Afghanistan.
It's really just for the peace of
Some
mind.
kind of stand.
It actually just super logs in. Yeah, they're like, here, download this app. It'll hide all your shit.
I was listening.
Dude, look at this guy. He really thinks his shit's anonymous.
I was listening to a sniper on another podcast, and he was talking about that, like how they were watching this house, and then fucking dude goes out and starts fucking sheep.
Oh God.
I've seen that flare footage.
I was like,
Dude, that would be so hard not to just like screw the old suppressor on the end of that and be like, put that goat out of its misery.
oh, dude.
It just keeps going.
I meant shoot the guy. Goat didn't do anything wrong. The goat's a fucking victim, dude.
Isn't that bad? I was thinking the exact same thing about the goat. Shoot the goat.
If I was to shoot the goat, it would be a perfectly placed shot down the throat, through the rectum, and fucking hot dog his penis like one that's been in the microwave too long. You know, where they split.
Yeah. I know.
You look like you need an explanation.
I was just trying to imagine that because that's kind of what mine looks like. Just joking. Calm down. Now you're like, now I got to see it.
Right? Like, I was curious before when I heard you had a horse cock, but now I'm like, I'm to the point where I'm going to hold you down and fucking pull your pants down and fucking see this fucking wonder penis.
It's not.
They call that genital warts.
No shit.
Yeah, I can't even call it a penis anymore. The genital wart has taken over. It's just GW.
Dude. Oh, fuck. I went and had my chiropractor treatment done yesterday. And I guess telling Corey, I didn't know if I wanted to hug him or kick his ass because it felt so good and painful at the same time. I'm like, oh, fuck, thank you. Ouch.
Which one did you go to?
The one by A&B Foods.
Oh.
Yeah. But my hip or something was out and you fucking like had to pop my hip back in. And it hurt so fucking bad, but at the same time, the pain, you can instantly feel the relief of the pain, you know,
Oh,
from
nice.
hitting, you know, the hip being out. It's like, fuck, thank you.
I want to go to
Why
that.
was your hip out? Did you have cousins visiting?
Yeah. I'm guessing probably had something to do with moving containers around in the snow. But,
Lift
Whatever you want to call it.
Lift with your back in a jerking motion. You ever watch those videos on YouTube, like with the guy that like hooks up the strap and fucking like rips their soul out of their asshole? I want that so bad.
Well, you can make that happen.
Just hook me up to the truck. What happened? I don't know.
I watched a TikTok video today. A guy bungee jumped in a car off of the face of a dam.
He was in the car?
He was in the car, strapped into the car, and fucking bungee jumped it off of the fucking. They had it all set up with an excavator and shit, and he just fucking was pointing downhill, and all he had to do was release the brake, and he fucking bungee jump off the face of this dam. It looked
So
like,
like the car bungees?
yeah, the guy was just strapped inside the car, but still,
Wow.
you gotta have some serious faith on that bungee cord, dude.
Right.
But I think it looked like it was like probably the Hoover Dam. It was a big fucking dam.
Do you suppose that your odds of surviving, like say that bungee cord snapped, would you have a higher odds of surviving in the car or not in the car? Because you see those ones like where people survive like their parachute not opening and that kind of shit. Because your body can kind of like crumple. Like if
Nobody drives their car off the.
that car's got a crumple zone, but it's going to crumple its ass into your fucking body.
Right. Knowing my luck, that shit would just like do this slow roll to like
That's
right
what it
on
did.
the fucking
That's
top.
exactly what it did. It rolled right over on its top, and then the ass end of the car caught and it flipped it back up.
Oh, you'd think that'd be that would just
Yeah.
whip you.
Yeah. I was like, because it said, would you do this for $1 million? And I'm like, oh, $1 million?
Thinking about it.
Well, that's when you
I
got
think I'd rather
that.
suck a dick.
You got that.
Is that tax free, or is I gonna pay taxes on that shit?
I'm sure he's got it like a cowboy collar with like the fucking
Oh, he did.
restraining straps.
Right.
Yeah,
and
he had a
everything
6-point
else,
harness,
like-
the whole fucking thing
Yeah.
on.
But still, that's brutal on your body.
Open face helmet too. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'd be taking the old full shield and everything.
Right.
You're gonna have a closed casket.
Fucking just gear shift right in the fucking face.
Yeah.
You see, you get those videos like people. I always think about like Final Destination when I'm like driving behind those trucks with like logs or fucking like welding rod or some shit off the other. Like, dude, I'm just gonna get impaled through the chest. That thing's gonna be popping out the rear muffler.
See, I'm more the other way. I'm like, there's no fucking way some log's gonna bounce up out of the back of that truck and then,
I'm more worried about like the rebar. Just one of them things shooting through the. I do see people getting impaled by shit like all the fucking time.
I watched a logging truck
least on the video.
make that corner right there at the light at the bottom. It was before. Remember, it was before that new intersection. Mm-hmm. So it was before when it was that old intersection. And he made that corner, and I don't know if something broke on his trailer or what, but he lost his whole fucking load of logs right there.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, the whole fucking load. I was like, whoo, thank God there wasn't a car coming.
Right.
Would have crushed that fucking car.
Probably just walk away.
Dude, he gets out of the truck and just like just shaking his head. I was like, oh.
Yeah, slow down, asshole.
I was in the turn lane in a truck, and I'm like, instant right. This is going to be a while to clean this fucker up. Jumping the curb to get out of there.
Right.
Speaking of retarded people on the road, so we were coming back from Nebraska last weekend, and of course, like coming into Missoula, we just got hit with a shitstorm of fucking snow because it was right before all the snow came through here, and so we're driving probably tops 45 on the interstate, and I'm probably within like a reasonable distance of the car, in front of me, given the weather conditions. Well, this guy, like I look to the left and this dude's just coming from the other lane, spinning into the fucking median. And I'm just like, oh. Well, the fucking stupid bitch in front of me, like, slams on her brakes. Like she's going to get out and like go help. And I'm like following along. I was like, you're not getting anywhere. And luckily she didn't try to like fucking turn off to the side because I was like, I'm not touching the brakes. And I like pull into the other fucking side of the thing and I like kind of just blow by her because I'm just like, we're not stopping. First of all, I got kids in the car and I don't care about you in the median.
Right.
So I kept, but I was so fucking mad because I was like, dude, you're on the interstate. You can't stop and help this guy.
Right.
Like if you came upon the wreck, slow down and like, cool, that's one thing. But like, it's happening right next to us.
Right.
You can't stop. Like you're gonna cause
over there.
14 more pileups behind
Dude,
us
yeah.
with your
Probably
fucking
trying to pull
retarded-
out their phone and take video of it. They could
Yeah.
care less about helping the guy. They're like, oh man, we could have made a fucking fortune off that video.
But yeah, I was just like, and of course I'm driving my fucking mother-in-law's car, so I was like, man, I don't want to like have to deal with cops insurance on this thing. Or when I beat this guy to death.
Yes.
And I watched those videos online, like the 20, 40 car pileups. Those are brutal, dude. They can't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, dude. I seen that one that people are getting out of cars running off the side of the road, and I'm like,
You get semis still coming in.
I don't know if that's a great idea there, guys. Your safest bet is probably to hang out in that vehicle. I know it sucks, but
Dude, not when some of those semis come rolling through at 65 and don't realize there's a pileup until they're into it.
Yeah. When the fog is so bad they can't even see anything.
Yeah.
You know, most of the time.
Dude, it slays me that people still drive full speed. You can't
Right,
you can't see fucking 15 feet in front of you, but you're just like.
I drive this road all the time.
Yeah.
I know all the
I know where I'm going.
I know all the corners. Oh shit, what's that? That's a car.
On that note, though, do you ever go out in the country and you're like, especially when you're a little shithead teen or something, you're like, doing 70 miles an hour, you're just like, I wonder what would happen if I just shut the lights off. And you're like, I think I trust it. I think I trust it. You're like, oh fuck! I fucked up! I can't trust it! Oh. It was so funny, like, was when we first got that random blizzard last Wednesday, like in the afternoon. Yeah. I was going to Home Depot and like went into Home Depot. There was just snowing a little bit, and I came back out. I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Oh, that was last Monday.
Oh yeah, that was Monday.
Oh yeah, it was okay.
Monday,
but
yeah.
So then I'm like,
dude, it was fucking.
I was going back down 21st, and I just see this car. Like flooring it, like moving like 2 inches at a time, trying to get up the hill. And I was like, dude, just like, because my car is a front wheel drive manual, so like snow, I just fucking drop it in a second, let the whole thing do its stuff, and
right.
Which honestly, I think a manual in the snow is one of the best things you can have, just because you can fucking engine brake that bitch to almost a crawl.
Yeah.
Right.
But these people, I'm just like watching. I'm like, dude, you just suck at life.
It wasn't this year, but it was last year. And I was in the roll-off truck. I had all chains. I had all 4 on, and that's how bad it was snowing. And I'm coming off 21st Street, and a fucking was it Hubert Freight that delivers at our Hubert Freight. Dude, he goes no chains. He goes by me like I'm sitting on fucking probably because I was only doing 5 miles an hour. But he goes by me. And I'm like, dude, if we hit a red light, you ain't fucking stopping, bro. And sure shit, the one at Albertsons turned red. His truck was completely sideways. But I know he didn't make it to stoplight. I was like, wow. I bet he got out and was like, check the bolts, we're still alive.
I had that happen to me when I was a kid. I was driving icy as shit, and I just started doing this. And I'm like literally going through the red light because I touched my brakes. And like I'm looking at the cars like still at the stoplight. And I'm just like, I ended up perfectly though, like straight at the other side. And I just kind of like dropped the gear. And I was like, okay. It's like, I
see you next week.
I can't do anything about it.
Right.
I was coming back from Spokane and it's just snowing like a bitch and I had a 4-wheel drive pickup. And these cars are doing like 20, 25 miles an hour. I'm like, come on, guys. Grow a pair. So I go around
You're
them.
that guy.
I go around them and I get about the third, because it's about 10 cars deep. I get about the third car and the truck goes completely sideways. And I'm sitting there staring at the driver. And I'm like fucking front end staring right at their door. And I'm like, bring her back to normal. I just roll off the gas, pull right back behind them all, and I'm like, 25's cool.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, how I corrected that, I don't fucking have a clue.
We were driving. This is in Colorado, but we were going up to Cabela's for something, and we hit a patch of the highway, and it was all slush because it was like all starting to kind of melt off, and I was asleep in the passenger seat, and like I woke up and we were like sideways like this, doing like 65, and it was only like a patch of slush, so like front and back of it were dry. So I'm like sitting like this, and I see the dry patch coming. I'm just like, fuck, here we go. And like we got just far enough to where we were in backwards. My buddy had dropped it into neutral, luckily, and like our rear tires catching. We're going backwards and start going down the ditch, and like we kind of like got back down into the ditch and like stopped. I'm just like, what the fuck? He like puts it in 4-wheel drive, pulls up onto the highway, and we just kept going. I was just like, yeah, we're not gonna tell the parents about that one. I was like, dude, if we catch that asphalt, we are fucked. Yeah. Like. That's always the worst because you can't do
I wrecked
anything.
a 4-wheeler doing that. Rolled it. Was doing cookies out on the street thinking it was fucking snow covered. Caught a man cover that was dry.
Oh, fuck. Nailed it.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
I'm getting up. Nobody saw that, right?
This isn't that crazy of a story, but I picked up Harley today. You know that really steep hill?
Yeah.
I slid all the way down that hill. right through the
Oh,
stop
fuck,
sign at
you
the
went
bottom.
down that?
Yeah. I figured there's nothing.
I backed
down.
out of there last week.
Did you?
so.
I figured there was nothing down there, so
I was like
I just cruised right
going
through.
down the hill by my place, like still in like the residential piece.
Oh,
I was
right.
like,
Yeah.
I was going like 3 miles an hour. I was like, it's like because if I leave, like if I just start going, I'm going all the way down the hill into the river.
I hit the brakes like up by the building, and it just kept going, and I just
Did you have
slid
chains on?
all? No, I didn't have my chains on. I just slid all the way around the corner down the hill.
Nice.
How long did you guys have chains on your truck?
All day. Other than when we went to the dump. I just think, I don't know. I don't think we needed them.
Did you get that one on that by
Top
Regent?
14th?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
those two, and then the one by Regents.
Yeah.
How bad was that one?
It wasn't terrible. I think Brad makes it out to be a little more dangerous
It's
than it is.
intimidating though, because it's pretty steep in those apartments at the bottom. So you're like, fuck.
That one doesn't bug me at all because it levels out pretty flat before then. You got time.
Yeah. You got time to bail.
Aim for the tree.
We won't talk about the time I tried to drive my truck through the building. But no, the ones on the top of 14th, we got to the top and he was trying to turn and it wasn't working and he was like super nervous. And so we ended up pulling forward and then down and then pulled into there and just wheeled the dumpster around the back. But
He didn't back in from the bottom like I was saying to do. Telling you that's the way to go when it's snowing. But it's the boss showed me that and I was like, oh, that's actually kind of slick.
he was just too sissy to trust his steering and let it go.
Well, yeah.
You know, because like
That is
it'll
pretty-
steer just fine until you hit the brakes, and then it's like
Yeah.
he didn't even do that. You know, the off 11th, the 2-yarder and the 1-yarder at that trailer court,
Off 11th Avenue?
11th Street. No, yeah, 11th Street in the Orchards. Before
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
you know, and you come where the daycare is.
Yeah,
where those
yeah.
kids always
Yeah,
wave at you. That making that left turn, he wouldn't do that. He ended up backing all the way out and then backing back down to it.
That's what I did too.
Let's
But
see.
I just turned around. I dumped that one across the street from it. Then I come out and then I just back down to it. And then that's what I do when it's snowing. Well, that fence is right there. I don't know if you can't make that corner, dude. Yo.
Just Tokyo drifted in.
Yeah.
Did you guys do the one on Vista? That one I about took out the fucking fence last week.
Oh, that little back down?
Yeah,
No, we stopped at the top and walked all the way down. Dude, and he's like,
I did that one last week.
yeah, we're like, usually there's not much stuff in here. We open it, it's fucking
Fucking
full.
full.
It'll be full till next week.
Yeah, we grabbed all the big bags we could, and then we just left the rest.
Yeah, Brent talked to me. He goes, I don't think it's that bad. Well, I pulled up there and I started making the corner, backing it up, and same thing. I hit my brakes. As soon as I hit my brakes, it fucking slid down, and then my ass end was like up against the fence, ran screaming at me to stop. I stopped, and I just put it in drive, and in fact, drove right out of there, and then I threw it in reverse again. I said, just get the fuck out of the way, because that's what I was going to do, is just let it roll. Once you get down in that where it's straight, you can hit your brakes, but trying to make that corner, every time I hit my brakes, it just slid the front end down.
Yeah.
But I was like, get out of the way, because I'm just going to let it go. So that's what we got it. And then came right out of there, too. It was like nothing. But
Yeah, that thing goes like a champ.
yeah.
I didn't have any problems today, really. There was a couple spots I had to back up, but I got everything. All the parking lots were
You have to
covered.
back up at every stop, dipshit. Don't you know how fucking front load works?
Yeah. Well, at least that truck had a diff lock. The residential truck I've been driving
Yeah.
doesn't work.
What truck is that?
R7.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. I had one chain on yesterday, and I had because I lost one. I had one chain.
Someone's
Did you stop
windshield.
at Taco Time?
No.
Someone found one at Taco Time.
Found two of them.
Oh, really?
Found two of them at Taco Time.
Two of them?
Yeah, they're sitting right next to each other. I'm almost thinking.
It wasn't me.
I'm almost thinking they did it on that Sunday, because I found them like on Wednesday or Thursday when it's melted off, or that Monday when that big snow that we got.
Yeah. Those
I'm
was
wondering-
yesterday.
Yeah, I'm wondering if somebody lost it in the snow and then they plowed it, and then because it was up on the sidewalk,
I gotcha.
and then it melted, and I'm wondering if that's. But nobody's fessed up to losing one yet, so.
I lost mine down by Odom. Somebody got out and picked it up, I guess.
Oh,
Somebody took it.
fuckers.
Nice.
So I don't feel bad.
In the time it took me to get from there to the dump and back.
So I don't feel bad for taking those two then, because I was like, I don't know if they're ours, and then Nick's like, oh, you know, man, if it's not ours, I'll take them home and I'll fix them. I'll take them home and sell them.
Maybe I'll take them home and sell them.
Yeah.
She's fucking shut up.
Right?
They fit our trucks. Fuck. I'm pretty sure you lost more than one set.
Yeah.
I think I've lost one before. I had no idea where it was.
I've lost a couple before too. I got out and I'm like, huh. I was
they had
wondering why
chains
it
on
wasn't taking off very good at the stoplight.
I didn't realize mine was so bad. It was the passenger side. I got out and I was looking. I'm like, oh, okay, it's gone. And I was looking at the fire extinguisher, and it ripped the hose off the fire extinguisher. So it'd probably been like
Damn,
that for a
how
while.
long were you ignoring the ching, ching, ching,
I had my earbud in, so I couldn't hear it.
Last Wednesday, I just had two sets on, but they're loose as fuck. And Eric's like, do you want to take them back off and I'll shorten them up? I'm like, fuck that. That's going to take some time. We'll just bungee cord the shit out of them. Yeah, I lost both those.
Good call.
I found them though. Yeah. I was coming back and I'm like, because you dump, it's on the county route, and dump McGregor's off of Grail. And then I was coming back and I'm like, oh, what the fuck was that in the road? Back up, I'm like, oh yeah, it's one of my fucking set of my chains. So I grabbed it, threw it in the cab, and then the next one was that vineyard, the winery place. Pulled in there and I backed up and there's fucking set of chains sitting there. I'm like, holy fuck! So it looks like I ain't got no chains now. So I found both sets.
Nailed it.
Nice. Yeah, so I just had one on. I had the diff lock and the axle lock on, and the three tires that didn't have, or the three duals that didn't have chains on, those were all spinning, but the chain was just solid. Cool.
Like
Actually, it
not
was-
spinning at all, just sitting there.
It was. Stupid.
Looks like I got braking power. I hate fucking running chains, dude.
Dude, holy
hate
shit,
it.
Brad. Sorry, Brad kept texting on his phone today, and he holds it way down here.
So you can't
So
see
he
it.
has to look straight down. So no eyes on the road. And there was a couple times today he just he pulls out into traffic and he's just doing 2 miles an hour. Well, this car's coming down the road and we're on a intersect path here. And I'm like, I look over at him, I'm like, are you gonna go? And he's like, oh shit. Fuck, dude.
At least do this.
Yeah. I mean, either way, if the cop sees you like this or like this, I'm pretty sure the cop's not he's probably trying to see if he's got warts on his penis. And your face is still lighting up from that faint glow of your phone.
What do you do? You walk up and be like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, I was giving myself a self-examination for testicular cancer.
Right.
Dude, he's so
Carry on.
Oh, of course. Public service announcement.
If you don't believe me, smell my hands. You want my license and registration? No, sir, you're good. Have a great day.
Dude, you guys got to be careful too. I just about fucking had a heart attack today, but they put school lights at the fucking Tammany school.
Oh, yeah, I think that's been there for a while.
I'm like,
What was
coming
with all
back
the,
from-
They changed the speed limit out there, too.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I was coming back from Lapway, and I'm like, holy fuck, dude, 45, 50 through the school zone. I'm all locking them up. I'm like, cars behind me are locking them up. I'm like, fuck. I totally forgot. I didn't realize they put school lights up, but I did know about the 35.
I forget there's a way station out there.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of fucked up stoplights on 17th today.
Yes, there was. I got stuck at that.
I'm watching people because one's blinking, yellow, right? And the other one's blinking red, and these people are like,
The one down by Winco,
What do we
there
do?
was no lights at
yeah,
all.
I
There
saw
was
that. I'm
nothing.
looking, I was holding my glasses down. I was like, okay.
You'll cross the fingers and go.
I got up to the top one, and the lights were blinking yellow, and the person in front of me stops. I'm like,
What are you
freaking
doing?
go. And they're over there waving at the people in the turn lane.
And then the turn lane's like,
They just sat there and didn't move. So they stopped
Yeah,
for no
people
reason.
are
then
stupid.
Took off, yeah.
like,
I am one of those people. I mean, not specific. Well, no. I have stopped for flashing yellow lights a lot.
I've stopped for a green light before, so I mean.
Well, because you think it's turning red.
Yeah.
So you see that yellow flash.
I've
like,
stopped and
oh,
sat
it's
there
fucking-
and been like, "Oh my god, what are you doing?"
I sat at a 4-way stop the other day for like 30 seconds waiting for the red light to turn green. And I was like, oh yeah. This car's standing there, I'm like,
I gotta quit smoking weed.
Right? God, I wish I could just blame weed. I'm just a fucking idiot.
why am I so dumb?
Yeah, that's fucking funny. But fucking, I had a lady today. She's like, was going down Bryden, and I'm like timing her. There's nobody behind her. Well, they're back their ways, but she has the right of way because I was turning left on a yellow, and she's like, she stops, and she has a fucking green light, and she
Oh, yeah.
stops and
I've had
waves me
people
to
do-
go,
I've
and
had
I'm
people
all,
do that to me.
thanks.
Dude,
If you would have just went, it would have been a lot easier.
oh my fuck, dude. Brad is so fucking passive aggressive. Holy shit, when like people are waiting on him, he literally will do 1.5 miles an hour
I know.
and just fucking creep along and just fuck with them. Or like where he places cans and stuff, like those ones on Cedar where they don't pull them out of the stalls. Those 3 on Cedar between 10th and 11th.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When they don't pull them out of the stalls, he's like, I was like, you just leave him out when they do that? And he's like, no, I push him all the way in. I was like, oh, so they can't walk in and get around him? He's like, yep. It's like, fuck, dude.
I know. He going up towards the dump, and there's like 2 cars between me and him, and he was in the roll-off truck, and I was like 5600, and a guy obviously couldn't wait, so he passed me, and then another car was coming. Oh, that's a double yellow line. Another car was coming, so he fucking whipped it in between like all of us. Brad saw it, slowed down to 20 miles an hour, did 20 miles an hour. Then he gets almost to the dump, to where we turn left at the dump. He literally almost stops in the fucking road before he turned, just to piss that guy off. I'm like,
Dude, I love Brad sometimes.
I was like, what?
He's a fucking asshole, but he's
fuck
kind
that
of
out-
awesome.
Fuck that douche is what he's like.
Right?
I knew what he was doing too. I was like, you fucker.
On our way
I'm
down
making a
to-
hurry you in, pal. I got all day.
On our way down to Utah or to Nebraska, we were going through just east of Salt Lake City, and the only person I saw this fucking douchebag in this red Tesla from California, and I'm doing like 92. Like the whole fucking trip, like I shaved an hour and a half off that trip, and so I'm like speeding, and this dude, like I'm in the the passing lane, and this guy's fucking just on my dick. And so, like, I fucking get over, and this dude blows past me. Had to be over 100. And probably 20 minutes later, I'm going down there, and I see him pulled over. The only person I saw get pulled over the entire trip, and I'm just driving by, I'm just like, you stupid
fuck are you?
bitch. You fucking Californian.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in Montana in my Duramax when I had it, and we were cruising on the highway. I mean, we're probably doing like 80, 85, And this fucking PT Cruiser is just burying its nose in my ass. Just like, come the fuck on, And then it hits 2-lane, right? So he whips out to go past me. Well, I lay into it. So we're doing like 110, 115, and this motherfucker has no quit.
Probably
This
turbo.
PT Cruiser, I mean, it's one of those old, like, Woody looking ones.
Yeah.
Just shit all over inside of it. Like, he fucking looks like he lives in there. And
Like
he
some
just,
old lady.
he just right there with me. I'm just like, fuck, dude. All right, have it. I just let off, went back down to my 85 and let him fucking have it.
But it's so satisfying when you see him get pulled over. We're coming back from Orfino, and a guy passed me like that, and he was just fucking flying, dude. And we get to, like, I think it's at Myrtle Beach or whatever. There's a big pullout on the right. And he's fucking pulled over. We're all fucking yelling out the window, woohoo!
This one's more morbid, but I was on I-76 in Colorado, and this BMW passed me at probably at least 100, but there was fucking like 70 mile an hour winds.
Oh shit,
dude.
This was like you're a fucking idiot, dude. Like I hope you fucking crash.
Not long after that.
Probably 10 miles down the road.
Jesus.
This dude rolled like 15 times.
holy fuck!
In the thing I drove by, and I was just like,
Well,
Wild.
better not
He's
say
like
that
hanging
again.
out the open door, like, oh,
Dude.
I didn't stop. But then, like, even further down the road, this semi had fucking blown over on the bridge. So, like, the tractor trailer was, like, hanging off the side of the bridge, and his fucking cab was crushed on the guardrail.
Oh, God.
Like, fucking bisected. I don't think he fucking survived, but, like, that one was brutal.
Dude. Could you imagine driving across the bridge and all nervous about it, and then all of a sudden your truck starts lifting up like, no!
Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
You ever notice that, like, if you see a lot of them, like, guys with driving the fuel trucks, like, don't fucking wear a seatbelt?
Just like,
Fucking Bill.
I mean, honestly, it makes sense, though. It's like, I would rather get thrown out of the truck than die in a fiery inferno.
My dad said about the wind on the. My dad used to drive truck, and he was going to Sandpoint. You've been to Sandpoint, obviously, right?
Yeah.
What's that lake?
Ponderay.
That bridge that goes across there. Dad said that wind was blowing so hard it had him pinned up against the guardrail, and it was trying to tip his truck. And he was trying to open the door because he was like, fuck this, I'm going to bounce. But the wind was blowing against this door, so he couldn't open the door. He was fucked. He said he just fucking pinned it to win it, dude. He's like, he's got to keep the air going this way.
The faster I drive this way, it offsets the wind this way.
Tell me you opened a wing window to try and counter it, too.
But yeah,
rolled down both windows.
he said he literally tried to open the door, and the door wouldn't open because the wind was blowing so hard, it's blowing the door shut on him.
Fuck.
Fuck, dude.
That'd probably be your best bet. That might, you know.
Roll down both windows and just give a little less
Oh, fuck.
surface to
How
push
sketchy
against.
would that be, though?
Yeah,
You feeling?
fuck that.
Fuck.
I watched this video on, I think it was on Reddit or TikTok the other day. Or no, it was probably on Reddit. And this chick was filming at the top of a waterfall. And she's standing up there, and she's like, oh, you just got a GoPro on her head.
Oh, fuck.
She's like standing on the edge, and she's like, yeah, like the waterfall. And she slips.
Oh, shit.
And it's like probably 4 stories.
Oh, damn.
And you just see her like bashing, like, going down the rock, and then like fucking in the water. And like she's like kind of floating through the water, and you can just kind of hear like,
Oh, dude.
and apparently she lived,
Oh,
but she
wow.
broke like every single one of her ribs. Like, and somebody had heard her like moaning in pain or something and was able to get her out. But I'm just like, you
Probably
can
some
see,
guy
too,
thought some girl was having sex or something. He's like, ooh, I got to
'Cause you-
oh, shit. Just some girl
Well,
drowning.
you look at her feet like up on the top, and she's like kind of creeping towards like the angled edge where it had eroded away, and there's like mossy like stuff.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just like,
Fuck,
Here we go.
I'm just like, yeah, like you successfully filmed from the top of the waterfall, and from the middle of the waterfall, and from the bottom of the waterfall,
And in the waterfall. Dude, people, what is it? There's some stupid number how many people die from doing selfies a year. It's a fucking stupid number. I'm like, really? Just try to get a picture of a train going by and you get fucking whacked?
That's
Fucking idiot.
right.
Seriously.
That's why I don't do selfies, man. Even my camera knows, like, it's like, dude, you're hideous looking. So it, like, vibrates and tries to, like, focus my face, but doesn't realize I just have fuck face.
error.
Yeah. So all my pictures come out looking like they're action pictures. I'm just sitting there.
Oh, fuck. People, man.
You got Tourette's.
I got something, but
The fucking world will fix itself, I guess, right?
yeah, sure.
Speaking of stupid shit, you guys watched or like read any of the stuff from Kanye?
Oh, dude.
Uh,
That motherfucker. I haven't seen the video yet, but when he's on Alex Jones' fucking podcast,
I watched part of the video.
he's saying like how Nazis are great and shit.
Well, yeah, he's
What?
he's wearing like this black mask.
Yeah.
And he's just like, Hitler was a pretty good guy. And he was like talking about how like the Holocaust didn't happen, like how it
Holocaust,
dude. And he's like,
he's like, I'm a Nazi.
yeah, Hitler did some good things.
I think we just found our douche of the week.
Yeah.
Like you gotta watch the fucking video, but I'm just like,
He's like, Hitler did some good things. He
Wow.
invented the microphone and the highway system. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You're out there, bro.
of course he's been fucking diagnosed with like
Yeah, there's something
there's some fucked up stuff with
Something's
him.
not
But
right
still,
with him, for sure.
it's just like like people should accept Hitler or something like.
dude. He's
Like Nazis are pretty cool. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Dude, you ever wonder if he just has some friends that knows how retarded he is, so they're like, tell him all these stories, and then he's just like, oh yeah, man.
But the crazy,
Like, he's probably never heard of
but
Hitler
the
or
crazy
Nazis.
fucking thing was like Fox News was like playing a bunch of this stuff, and they're like talking about like, oh, like he's so brave. He's so brave. I'm like, dude, this is not the hill you want to die on. Like for he's speaking his thing. I'm like no, like this is not what you want to attach yourself to.
anything
So
with
does he-
Hitler. Get the fuck away from it.
So does he like George Bush now?
Who, Kanye?
Yeah, because he was like, George Bush hate black people, but then like, wouldn't Hitler also hate black people?
Well, Hitler hated a lot of people,
Right?
including.
I don't fucking know.
Dude, I don't know how you can say Hitler did good things. What a fucking joke. I think there's something wrong with him mentally. I think something's not right.
That whole like Holocaust denier stuff is just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah, something's not right. And I hope he gets the help he needs because there's something not right there.
Yeah, I did.
So,
All right, so let's salute to our douche of the week, Kanye West.
Well, after some mildly retarded reasoning, I do believe we have found our douche of the week.
I forgot what that was.
yeah.
Oh shit.
It's not fucking good.
That
It's
stinks like.
getting worse.
That's pretty.
I think that was gasoline, wasn't it? Wasn't it gasoline?
Hold on. Somebody got a match. Let's light it by breath.
Dude, I'm bringing apple pie next week. Fuck. Whoa.
Yeah. Bring the fucking apple pie.
I know it. You need to.
That was
We need
bad.
to warm up in here.
You need to remind me. I keep forgetting to grab
I
it.
appreciate you guys drinking that for me though.
Oh yeah, we appreciate you fucking making it, you asshole.
This is my last gift to alcoholism.
What brand of turpentine did you use?
Right? Was that just like a bunch of shit you collected? Tell me that's like old gas out of one of your motorcycles.
Made
You're like, as long as you only have one shot a week, it shouldn't be fatal.
if your eye starts twitching.
Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fucking rough.
Right?
Ugh. Anyway, so I'm on vacation the rest of the week. So later,
be nice.
fuckers.
Nice. Did you hear Corn Dog broke his ankle?
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You should probably come in and work tomorrow because now everyone's got to work late thanks to you.
I already offered. I already told Sean. I was like, hey, if you need me to come in, I can come in. So
Aw. You're such a good guy.
Kind of vacation then.
yeah, I know. But
So you're
it is-
pulling him more?
No, I mean if they call me,
I'll
somebody
take tomorrow
calls in
off,
sick or
but if you
something.
need me.
Just say you got to pay me overtime though. Because technically I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
Our boss will just be like, enjoy your vacation.
technically, I only
Josh will
had,
get the slack.
technically only had Thursday through Monday off, but then something came up and I wanted Wednesday off, so we'll see. I just asked for it off Monday. That was yesterday.
Well, you should probably know before you not show up tomorrow.
It's already on the board. He's doing roll off. And then me and Sean talked about it. I was like, if somebody calls in, you need me to come in, I can come in. It's not a big deal. So that means I'll be doing residential. Fuck.
Huh. I could use a day off
Really
tomorrow.
fucked up.
Fuck you, dude. Try to get my shop insulated,
Shit, maybe
Dick.
I'll call in tomorrow.
Your shop is insulated, bro.
No, the ceiling isn't. Well, it is, but I want more insulation up there.
So I put up a new fence last Monday and Tuesday just to try to keep the dogs in. So, of course I just went to Home Depot and bought like 87 fucking, 5-inch wood planks and drilled it to the existing fence structure that was there. Actually turned out pretty decent.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was like,
Until your dog forgets you put it there and tries to jump through it.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're probably getting rid of that one anyways.
Jesus.
He's a
It slept,
shithead.
fell on a bullet.
If he eats
You
my
see
house,
that? That's an alpha right there.
if he eats my house again, he's gonna catch a bullet. Like, what happened? I don't know. I found him like this.
I was cleaning my gun. He wanted to help. Apparently, he doesn't have an opposable thumb. You know the rest.
It was a SIG.
It was
It went off by
self-inflicted.
itself.
Wait, shit, those do that?
Sometimes.
Fuck.
But yeah, that I don't know. I don't think I could be that type of person. People like they get their dogs are sick or something to go to put them out of their misery. I just can't be that guy, dude. I can't. I take them to the vet and I'm like fucking. When I'm in the vet when they give them the shot, but
Do you stay with them while they get the shot?
yeah.
I
I want them to feel comfortable.
I haven't had one die of natural causes yet.
Oh, I have. And I was fucking on vacation, so that was awesome.
I had one die last winter, last December. Got hit by a truck.
Nice.
And then this one didn't. That was actually lucky. Because she was a pain in the ass. I ran over my first dog
Oh, Jesus.
on Christmas Eve.
Oh,
Fuck.
dude. All right, let's lighten
You're
up the
kind of a
mood here.
sick fucker.
I ran over
dude.
my sister-in-law's dog.
Dude, I was on vacation and my daughter came home to feed the dogs and was fucking dead on their floor. She was old. She was like 15. I'm like, fuck, great. Well, she was a big dog. She was almost about the size of Ollie. And not quite that big, but it was.
Hey, fuck you, dude.
Obese.
He can't help it. He has a getting in the garbage problem and a not doing anything all day problem.
But she was a pretty good-sized dog. And so I had to call around and try to get somebody to get over there and get her taken care of because my daughter obviously couldn't load her up. I ended up calling my dad. But yeah, that was pretty brutal. Took a tour of the Cowboy Stadium. That same day, because we're in Dallas, took a tour of the Cowboy Stadium, and me and my wife were like, every time I'd say something about JD, we'd be like, start fucking crying. And the lady runs the tour, she comes up, she's like, you guys okay?
She's really emotional about
We just
this
found out
tour.
our dog just died in 16 years.
Stadium just so beautiful.
I don't know why I'm here. I don't even watch football anymore.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
You start crying
I
again.
was thinking about starting my dog on this new diet thing where,
Don't feed it.
no,
Dude,
we try not to. He doesn't eat a lot of dog food, but like he'll get into the garbage can and then he just lays there all day. Like we have a doggy door, like go out and play in the backyard. So I was thinking about setting up like a little speaker that makes some little different sound like every 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Because every time they hear something out there, they're all like, I'll go running out the back door. So if I do this and have it go off every 10 minutes, then he jumps up, runs out the door, down the stairs, walks around and trying to investigate whatever, back up the stairs and laying down, and then, maybe again. So maybe by the end of the day, he'll burn 16 calories or something. Either that or he's just going to be like,
That noise.
fuck
again.
that.
I got to put a new fucking door in my house with a dog door or something.
I do too.
Like the fucking 1 a.m. like let out to just go out or something. Like it's always when you're in the deepest fucking REM sleep too. Just like, oh, I'm sleeping so fucking good, and you just feel like a wet nose rub against your face. Like, God damn it!
Our golden retriever now, the new one, she been slapped a few times for doing that shit. So now
Start closing my door.
she goes all the way to my feet and then like sticks her paw up. puts her paw on my foot, and then like, fucking kicking my paw. I get it. I'll get up and let you out, you fuck. You can't wait another hours when I'm getting up for work.
Right.
Well, it's even worse.
It's just
like,
not really convenient for me right now, dude.
I'll like tell the kids, I'm like, go let the dog out. And they're like laying on the couch, just like, why? I always just like, don't even fucking start with that shit. Like, I don't even want animals.
You should just put the dogs in their room at night.
There you go.
I love it how like, I promise, Dad, I'll scoop poop, I'll feed it, I'll do it. That lasts about 2 weeks, and then they're like, fuck,
Right.
whatever.
So I got this new trick where if I don't do it, Dad ends up doing it anyway.
I refuse.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want dogs.
Well,
I would refuse to pick up the dog poop, but then it wouldn't get cleaned up, and then I'm be the one to go out there and fucking step in it. And I'm not a fan of stepping in dog shit.
so
Just don't go in the backyard.
So some stuff happened, so we ended up having an extra dog that I didn't want, and I made it clear that if that was gonna happen, then Daddy don't do dog poop no more, and haven't done
Just
it
see
in
you walking around the backyard picking
haven't
up
done
your
it in like
dog's
3
poop.
months.
Nope, that one's not my dog's poop. Nope.
Kinda, I thought it would be one of the grandbabies doing it, right? And it's not. I look out and my wife's doing it. I'm like, motherfucker. So I got there. Do you want me to
job.
finish it?
No, my kids actually pick up the dog shit.
Yeah.
Obviously not right now because you can't see.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always fun when it melts.
Dude, the
You're like,
best time
"Motherfucker."
was a little while ago when it was so fucking cold, all of them were frozen.
Oh yeah.
So they just like clean separation, just like rocks, like picking up a rock and throwing it in there. It's like, oh, that's way nicer.
It's always worse when you like go out there and you're like, what did you eat? It's just like a streamy pile of like.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's my golden.
There's something wrong with
It's
your
just a fucking plop.
You gotta wait for that one to freeze, right?
Something. I'm out there with a heat gun trying to fucking crispy it up.
You start running at a fucking yard because you're just like taking a shovel and taking dirt with it.
My dog shit normally looks like a rainbow from all the toys and shit that he eats.
Yeah.
They're just picking up plastic
Yeah.
out there.
Oh fuck.
What?
You got fun facts?
No.
God damn it. You didn't have them last week either.
No, I didn't.
He wasn't here last week.
I know, but we still asked him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We did too. Hey, Corey, you got fun facts? Oh yeah, he says no. He lost his voice last week.
Yeah.
How many people do you think died over the Thanksgiving holiday with in a turkey fire?
Dude.
Turkey fire.
Like
When they try to deep fry him.
Deep fry him a frozen turkey. God damn. And they do that shit inside their house too.
Oh,
like,
fucking
what the fuck are
retarded.
you thinking?
Well, and I watch it because I'm like, they're like, oh, there's too much oil in there, like, and they're like lowering it down slowly. I'm like, did you not like? So PSA, if you want to deep fry a fucking turkey, thaw your shit out, dry it off, put your turkey in your bucket, fill it with water above the level of your turkey, which is right over the top. Put a scribe line, or pull your turkey out, let it drip. Put a scribe line where your water line is, and that's where you fill your oil to.
Dude, you're fucking smart.
And
Dude, I
then,
never
when you
thought
put
about
your turkey in, make sure it's dry as a fucking bone. PSA complete. Don't die next holiday season.
Yeah.
What's wrong with just putting the turkey in and then turning it on?
I wondered that too.
Oh, it soaks
Tastes
the
like oil?
Yeah, the oil suck into the meat, and it tastes
You don't get the
nasty.
crisp, then you just get.
Yeah, it's just mushy.
You get a
fucking-
mushy,
Yeah.
Oily
oil
meat,
tasted
though.
I honestly don't know that. I've never done it, but
I guess it'd be like deep frying something, though. I mean, same thing.
Yeah.
If you were to.
You just soaked it in the breading in oil. Just like,
I don't deep fry anything. But
Or
I've
just
got
like-
a little small deep fryer that every
dude.
once in a while I get the.
dude, I used to do homemade French fries on them. They used to be pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Fucking takes forever, though.
yeah, it does. I heard the air fryer is the way to go. I've never.
It is.
We have one. I've
It is,
never
yeah.
used it. Never used it. We have a brand new one in a box.
Dude, how
air
many times
fryers
am I going
are
to tell you?
the shit.
Pull it out and use it.
John said they're the shit. Okay, I'll try it now.
Okay.
No, Josh had me like reheating pizza and shit in the air
Dude.
fryer. It is life changing.
Dude, yes. Reheated pizza slices are the best.
Really?
Dude, they're better than when you get them fresh.
I guess I'm gonna have to pull it out of the box and
So
try
then
it.
you get that, you can like burn the top of the cheese a little bit, and the edges get all nice and crispy.
I started cooking hot dogs in there. Like,
Yeah.
Go to get those pot stickers from
Yeah.
the fucking frozen food section.
Dude.
I'll take leftovers and I'll just put them on a paper plate and set in there and heat them up too.
Josh, you
In
gotta,
the air fryer?
you gotta
Yeah.
smile. You gotta smile on your face like, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because half the time I don't even clean my air fryer out.
Dude,
Well,
I know
super
ours is
clean.
just chicken nugget, French fry cones.
So we did the
I gotta pee.
even the fucking like chicken wings, like the frozen ones from like
Right.
like those are fantastic in there.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I use mine. Like we had a real air fryer that, again, like I didn't clean, and then it was like it would start to like rust out like the grate and that kind of stuff. So I just fucking threw it away. Now I just use my my Instapot. I got the air fryer attachment,
Uh-huh.
dude. Those
Oh,
10-quart Instapots are the shit. Like especially you throw
We've got
some
one of those
throw
too,
some
yeah.
fucking chicken in there with some barbecue sauce,
Right.
like cook it all up, fucking pull that shit apart.
Damn it, I'm
Getting
hungry.
I'm gonna start doing my my in-laws got a fucking Traeger, so I'm taking a couple weeks off in December, and I'm just gonna like
Barbecue
go buy
everything.
food and just do like briskets.
Dude, Mark at work was telling me he knows a guy that smokes salts. Takes
like bath salts.
No, not like bath salt. Like he said, he made this smoked habanero salt,
Ooh,
where you ground up a bunch of habanero and then the salt and then smoked it.
Just put it on a pan or something.
Must. He wasn't for sure how he did it, but
I want to try some like smoked cheeses.
That'd be good. Yeah.
I think you have to keep it like frozen or something, or it's the
they
right
do
type
make
of cheese.
they do make
but,
different kinds of cheese.
but like-
Depends if you
like
you
a
can cold
smoked
smoke.
Gouda. Yeah, like a cold smoked Gouda, or I don't even know what Gouda tastes like, but I bet it's good if you cold smoked it. Or maybe make some like bacon, like jalapeno like cheese balls, and then cold smoke those.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Knock it off, dude.
That would be
We don't have any food.
with some smoked salami. Smoking some
Ritz crackers.
Yeah. Smoked cow choke.
Smoke the cracker.
No, just crackers with the.
Why not smoke the
I
crackers?
guess you could try.
Smoked just smoke fucking it. Come home like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm smoking everything. Everything.
Is that the fucking mop?
This is a smoked Kleenex. So when you blow your nose,
Jesus Christ.
Breathe in.
Shit, son.
I did pork belly burnt ends for Thanksgiving. It was amazing.
Yeah.
what'd you use for your binder? Like at the end,
I
the sauce,
used like honey and brown sugar and then barbecue sauce.
just in a pan.
Yeah.
At the end after you
Yeah.
smoked it.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
It was. I've never had that type of stuff before.
I did that
Did you?
too, but I did a chuck roast
Yeah.
and made burnt ends.
Oh, that sounds good.
That's
They're pretty good.
I did that. I found it on TikTok, I think. I saw it on TikTok and tried it. Fuck, turned out really good.
The pork belly was super fatty, and I didn't. All the recipes I saw never said to cut it off, and it was weird because I cut it up and I smoked it exactly how it said. I mean, it had like probably that much fat. Some of them had a lot of fat,
Yeah.
but it just melted in your mouth. It was amazing.
Really?
I had never. Yeah.
I might hurt some people's feelings across the interwebs, but
Uh-oh.
so I've lived in every like near every capital of like barbecue. You know, whether it's Kansas, Texas, like Carolina.
Right.
Like I've lived in all the fucking places, and I will say that like if I'm going to grab like a sandwich, like a Carolina like pulled pork, like vinegar based like barbecue sandwich with like coleslaw is my favorite.
Yeah.
Like Kansas City barbecue is great. Like ribs, like that kind of style is great. Brisket down in Texas, like it's great.
It's
But-
weird, like every
like-
state has their
Yeah,
own
but
thing.
like
Right, yeah.
like a vinegar based like tangy chopped pork like from like the Carolinas. Just
Yeah.
fucking
Hands
money.
down. Yeah.
That's my jam.
That's yeah. Yeah, I know. Like I go to Texas, I get the brisket all the time, but that's what they're kind of known for.
Yeah, and we used to do a lot of brisket like when I was growing up, and same like with ribs and stuff. But yeah, that chopped pork. Oof.
That sounds good.
You guys ever had the cod from Skipper's?
No, but their clam chowder's the bomb. I go there for their clam chowder.
That was sarcasm, Jay.
Oh, my bad.
It's like green pork chili in the Southwest.
You almost got me for a second. I'm like,
Honestly, I do love their clam chowder. I'm not gonna lie. The Red Lobster's got a good clam chowder too.
So I went to Red Lobster Friday when I dropped the wife off at the airport. And it was so weird because, like, I was the only person in there, like, younger than, like, 65. And I was, like, sitting down for lunch at Red Lobster. We're like, you know, who's this motherfucker?
I went to Red Lobster and ordered fettuccine Alfredo once.
Yeah, I'm not a seafood guy, so I always order I think it's a chicken Alfredo.
Yeah.
That's what I ordered. It's fucking delicious, actually.
Yeah, actually, they do a pretty good job on it.
I do
I
love
like
scallops.
shrimp.
I like shrimp.
Scallops are the
That's
shit,
what my
man.
wife usually gets.
Yeah, seared scallops.
Whatever.
Scampi shrimp. Shrimp scampi. That's the shit.
Scampily clad.
I will say that
All you can eat shrimp.
I will say
what I
this
get.
though.
Shrimp gumbo, shrimp on.
Pineapple habanero shrimp.
I will say this though. You eat seafood here in Lewiston, Idaho, and it
So much better than the coast.
yeah. You know, by the time they freeze it and ship it fucking 8 hours, it's the way to go. But no, you go over to like Oregon and eat like their seafood
8
over
hours.
You're
Okay.
there. It is fucking unbelievable difference
Yeah.
in the texture to the flavor, everything. It's fucking crazy. Because I'm not a big
Everything
seafood.
over here is imitation.
I'm not a big seafood
It's
guy,
fresh,
but
not
I'll
frozen.
eat it. I'll eat it over there in the Oregon or Washington coast. It's
You gone
fucking really
down
good
like
over there.
you go down
Dungeness
like
crab.
towards like in the south, you know, Georgia, Alabama, like in
Yeah.
like New Orleans area. Like you start getting into like the shrimp etouffee with like the
Yeah.
spicy sausage and like the gumbo.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
So
Oh, when they do that big spread across the table with like corn and
Well, the gumbo's more of like a not even rice. Like I guess
almost
there's
like a
rice in there,
stew.
but,
It's almost
more
like a
wildlife
stew.
Stew, yeah.
it's like almost like a stew with all the seafood shit in it,
and
and then
seasoning
you put
and-
rice in a bowl and you just put it on
Oh,
there.
but-
There's a lady down in Texas. It's
Great with alligator too.
yeah,
Alligator tail.
but
is
her family were from like New Orleans, and she has
Nommans.
she has her mom's recipe for gumbo or whatever. Never ate it. I fucking absolutely hate rice. I'll pick rice out of anything. And she's like, you got to try it. And I'm like, not a rice guy. She goes, you got to try it. Oh, all right, whatever. Dude, that was fucking the bomb. I'm not going to lie.
You don't like fried rice?
I don't like any rice. Normally. But in that gumbo,
love
that was
rice.
fucking the bomb. Something to do with it, just, I don't know, something with the fried rice, with the rice, white, it's regular white rice with the cheese.
Fucking racist is what he is.
Yeah.
No Spanish rice to this guy.
Yeah, you like
Look it up. My
refried
first
beans?
wife was Spanish. What's that?
Yeah, you like refried beans?
I love refried beans, yeah.
Gross.
Doesn't look like you have an app named WhatsApp.
She's a bitch sometimes. Oh.
That just tells you that they're listening in on your conversations.
Yep.
But,
Google
yeah.
is always listening.
Like, I'll go to, like, Taco Bell
Hey,
and
Google.
I'll order.
Taco Bell?
If it literally says, says there's rice on a burrito, I'm like, fucking no rice, please. What is it? Such an idiot. Oh, fuck. But, yeah.
Did somebody say okay, Google?
He did.
Okay, Google. Jerking off dogs.
It only responds to my voice.
See how fast he pulled away this time?
No, cover your ears.
Donkey show.
Jesus.
That's a fun fact you need to find for next week. How many people have died in a donkey show?
Good Lord.
Incognito.
Jesus. Jay's got like the plus 1,000 text.
Size.
Yeah.
He's using the like the old phones to text where you're like C E.
It's just one letter up at a time.
I don't like you guys' attitude.
Why don't you ditch the phone and get a tablet so you can like
There
see
you
the
go.
shit?
There you go.
Dude, I know my eyes are fucking gone,
He like
dude.
pulls it off a belt clip.
Right.
Wait till you fuckers get my age, dude. You wait.
Dude, we still got like 22 years.
You only got like 4.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
At some point, we're just gonna have to take him out back and put him down.
That's gonna have to be on you, John. I can't do it.
Let me
I can't stare into his little eyes and
let me hold on to my bush light.
It's okay, bud.
Just one more drink. We'll be like off
we'll
of
take you out and get you. We'll take you out and get you a McDonald's cheeseburger and let you run around at the park for a little bit.
It's his last day, guys.
Yeah.
Fuck, you can do that. You might as well take me to the strip club.
You can touch
With
today.
all the ones I can have. 4. You get 4 ones. Fuck.
Lasts about 30 minutes.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of strip clubs, to be honest with you. I don't know what it is about them. I've been to so many bachelor parties to go to strip clubs. It's like,
Dirty.
dude, I don't know. Especially the ones where we get to go to.
You got to go to one with like the
Dude, Vegas has some nice ones.
like the TVs in there, and then you like sit there and just like watch like the game or something that's on, and then they're like, and they were just like, hey, can you? Like, I'm trying to watch.
That would probably be me.
Dude, Vegas got some nice ones, dude. It's like, whew, okay.
I've never been to Vegas.
The talent here is a little bit different than Idaho.
I can't even afford the cover charge to get in here.
My cousin played like basketball all the way through high school. Didn't go to college, but he's a decent player. And we go to Vegas, and there's 2 chicks. They're all from like USC or whatever, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll play you for a lap dance." And he's like, yeah, "All right, I'll play you." Play what is it called, like horse or whatever. Dude, he got fucking waxed every fucking game, dude. She was fucking, come to find out, she was like one of the star players for USC or whatever. I was like, she's all fucking draining threes and shit. He was like, fuck, $100. All right, let's do this.
We went to one in I think it was in Virginia, and it was a primarily African American establishment. So like I'm getting like wanded down. I like to go in and I'm just like, I like get in there and I'm just like, oh, I am not the clientele. I mean, I was nice. I stayed for a few dances and had a Coke.
What color was the Coke?
Red Coke.
Okay, was it the
Let's just say it was Christmas in January or fucking May.
Everyone was super nice in there, but like I was definitely the odd man out, and that's never really bothered me before. But like I was just like, yeah, this is not really my jam. But like they were super nice. It's like, oh, like come here, white boy, let me take you for a ride. Just like, well, like.
All right, let's try it.
Appreciate it.
That's wheat, boy.
Technically, my uncle's African American, so I'm part.
Right. I don't get any money a month for it, but still there. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Straight Garbage Podcast. We shall see you next week.
Please like and share.
Like and share. Peace out, guys.
Peace out.
See ya.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm pretty hammered. I got warrants, man.
For what?
Jaywalk.